Testing 1 2. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the percent proportion. Sorry, percent proportion. Okay, percent proportion. This is on page 241. We're gonna use the equation, this one here. Okay, percent proportion is over of percent over 100. So if I look at my number there, okay, is over of percent over 100. So if I look at this here, I see that it's asking for what percent. And I look there, okay, of 60 is 15. So that means that when I do my equation, the 100 goes here for sure. Okay. Do they give you what was the percent? There's no percent there. So that means that I don't have this number. So I'm going to put an X there. Okay. On this side, is on top of, on the bottom, well, of 60. Of, that means 60 is here and the 15 goes here. Now we cross multiply. So we cross multiply this. And now it's 60x equals 15 times 100 is 1500. Okay. And now this is multiplication. To undo multiplication, we divide. So we divide by 60. Both sides. This goes away. Cancel a 0 out. And so you just use T-bow, top and bottom out. And so you get 150 top in, bottom out. 6 into 15 goes in twice. 15 minus 12 is 3. Bring down the 0. 6 into 30 is 5. And so the answer is 25%. Okay. Again, let's go to another one. Number 4. Again, we're going to use the same thing. Okay. I look at my equation. Okay. 12% of 72 is what number? Okay. So I look at this here, my equation here. Do I have a number with a percent? Yes, I do. So then I'm going to put it, the 100 goes here for sure. And then we have a percent. The number with a percent goes over the 100. Well, that has a percent. So we're going to put here 12. And then of 72. Of is at the bottom. Of, so we're going to put 72. And then we put an X. And now we just cross multiply. Okay, so cross multiply. So we get 100x equals 72 times 12. Well, 72 times 12, we get a 0, 2, 7, we get, we get 4, 6, 864. Sorry for the messy right, 864, so 864. And so now, this is multiplication, and so we're going to divide by 100, okay? And so this goes away. Don't forget the shortcut. You're dividing by 100. That means there's 2 zeros. Move the decimal 2 times. 1, 2. So my answer is 8.64. Okay, let's do another one. I'm going to do all of these, but I'll do a few. This is number 5 there. Okay. What percent of 50 is 18? Again, ask yourself, okay, the 100 goes there. Ask yourself what they give you. Okay, well, let me look at the numbers. I get of 50 is 18. Well, there's no number with a percent. So that means that none of these numbers belong here. That means that I don't know what goes there. And then I have of 50 is 18. Or I know that is on top. So that means that is 18 has to be here. And then a 50 here. We cross multiply. And we get 50x equals 1800. This is multiplication. The inverse is to divide, so we divide both sides by 50. This goes away. We can cross out a 0, and so now we use TIBO. 180 divided by 5. TIBO means top in, bottom out. Top in, bottom out. 15 to 18 goes in 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Bring down the 0. 5 into 30, 6. So my answer is, and it's what percent? So I put a 36%. 36% is the answer to that one. Okay. Let's do one more from the top here. Okay. So now we're going to do this number 3. Okay. Again, look at your equation. Look at what's given. Put your proportion equation or percentage proportion. You put 100 here. Okay. Again, ask yourself, okay, do they give me a number with a percent? Because that's the one that goes on top of the 100. And I can see that one of them has a percent, 12. So that means that goes over here in the percent over the 100. So then put a 12. And then 9 is on top. So we're going to put 9. And then we put a X. Okay. And so we cross multiply and we get 12x equals 900. Okay. All I did was cross multiply this way and this way. Okay. And so now this is multiplication. We undo multiplication by dividing by whatever's next to the x or the variable. And so now we're going to use TIBO. Top in, bottom out. So top goes in, bottom out. 12 into 90, well, 12 times 6, 72. 12 times 7, 84. So I guess we'll go by 7. 84. We subtract, that gives me 6. Bring down the 0. 12 into 60 goes in 12 times 5 is 60. And so my answer is 75. Okay, X equals 75. Okay, all right, now let's go to the bottom. Okay, number 8 there. Of the 60 books on a bookshelf, 24 are nonfiction. What percent of the books are nonfiction? Okay, again, you can use this. Now see, this equation can be this way. Okay, we can have is over of, percent over 100, or part over whole, or we could have put here the word total. Okay, or part to total, or part to whole. It's the same thing. Percent over 100. Okay, this doesn't change. And so I look there. Okay, so of the 60 books, 24 are nonfiction. The word what percent? So I'm going to put there. Okay, are there any of the numbers have a percent symbol? No, none have a percent symbol. So then that means where I put my 100, none have a percent symbol. So then I'm going to put there an X. And what's another way you know that it's X there? Look at the question. What percent? That tells you that they don't give you a percent. And now you got to think, okay, that means they give me the part and they give me the whole or the total. So you got to think that, okay, who's the total, who's the part? Well, of the 60 books, that's telling you that this is the total, and that of the 60, 25 are nonfiction. That means a certain part of the book, certain section of the books are nonfiction. This is the part, because that's not how many books there are in total. There's total 60 books, but some are nonfiction, and that sum is 24. So we're going to put here 24 over 60. And then you're going to follow the same rules. You're going to cross multiply, and you get 60x equals 2400. Okay, this is multiplication. The inverse is to divide. We cancel this. You can cancel a 0. And then you're going to use TIBO, top in, bottom out. Okay, 6 into 2 doesn't go. 6 into 24 goes in 4 times. 24, 0. Bring down the 0, because I know 6 goes into 0. And so my answer is 40%, because the question was what percent. Okay. The bottom ones here is the same thing as the top. Look for this. Okay, look for the equation. Okay, again. Okay, they give me a percent. Oh, they get percent that goes on top of the 100. 40 is, 40 is at the top. X at the bottom. Cross multiplying, figure it out. I'm not gonna do it. Next one here. Where's the 100? 100 is always here. Do they give you a percent? They actually do. That goes over the 100. 12.5. And then is 24. Oh, is on top. X, cross multiply. And hopefully this will help you figure this out. Okay, and before I leave, I'm forgetting to use my spinner. Yeah. See who's the best. Well, it's not even in doubt. How about it? Not even in doubt, guys, okay? We know who the best team is.